I'd like to show you a little bit about what actually changed strategically when Google opened up the device type bid adjustments for tablets and computers. And to do that, I'm going to use a bit of metaphor. To start with, we have these three glasses, each representing one of the device types that you can now adjust. That's computers, mobile, which in this case just means smartphones, and the little one for the tablet traffic. So let's fill these glasses up with some water representing what the bids would be with no adjustment at all. Oops, oh well, moving on. So before, the only one of these that you could adjust at all was mobile. The other two were utterly fixed. If I then set a negative mobile bid adjustment, which is a totally common and reasonable thing to do, the net effect is, on average, my bids are discounted slightly compared to what I actually think my bids are when I'm looking at the ad group or the keywords. This results in a hidden bias in my bid that pushes it further down than I might otherwise guess. But it was all we could do. It was the only control we had, and you absolutely had to set a negative bid adjustment on mobile, or you'd be left holding the bag and get a ton of mobile traffic that if you couldn't convert it as well as you could desktop traffic, you'd find a huge bias toward mobile spend over your desktop spend. Now, let's fill these back up, and I'll show you what it looks like now that you can set adjustments for all of them. Now, instead of ending up with water missing and resulting in a net bias, we can move investment from one area where there's a lower return on investment to areas of a higher return. In the article, I'll give you a few examples of what this might look like in the wild and how to adapt your strategy if you've been using a single mobile bid adjustment before and you're worried about shocking the system when you migrate to using all three. And if you're very lucky, we won't spill any more water all over everything.